Be a Dragon, one of the latest mods released by one of my favorite studios, Everbloom. I had to check this out as soon as I saw it, for two main reasons. Number one, I love dragons. As soon as I see a mod with dragons in it, I have to check it out. And number two, I really like the studio Everbloom. They have a really good reputation of adding a lot of polish to their mods, and I have yet to play one of their mods that I didn't thoroughly enjoy. Okay, now I'm gonna quit wasting time and get started on this review. First, let's take a look at visuals. As per usual with Everbloom, everything looks good. Every single level that you have to go through has a beautiful and unique design to them that I love, except for one. But I'll go over why I don't like that specific level when I get to gameplay. But as for the rest, they all look amazing and you're going to really enjoy flying through each one of them. But what about the dragons? You know, the things we probably all downloaded this for? Well, they all look good too. And there are many different types of dragons for you to choose from. But I wasn't able to enjoy looking at them for too long because of the way I chose to play through the game. Now, to explain what I mean, let's talk about gameplay. Gameplay in Be a Dragon is all about gliding. You glide through each area, avoiding obstacles and picking up orbs, which is how you unlock all the different versions of the dragons that you can be. Now, you can play in third person or in first person. If you want to be able to see your dragon, you have to play in third person. Now, I tried doing this at first because I wanted to get a bunch of footage of all the different dragons flying. But as the levels got harder, it was easier for me to switch to first person to get through each one. And let me tell you something. They get crazy hard. Now, remember how I told you that there's one level I didn't like the look of? It was the hardest one for me to get through. Why? Well, when you're gliding through these areas, you have to be able to pay attention to what's in front of you so that you can turn and dive when you need to, if you want to dodge the obstacles properly. Well, in this level, everything's dark. You can barely see what's in front of you. Therefore, you can't see obstacles when you're trying to dodge them, and you have to almost be perfect in these later levels if you want to make it through them. So in this particular level, I failed a lot. I mean, a whole lot. Allow me to demonstrate. So, as a result of all that, I grew a very strong hatred for this level. But I liked all the rest of them and had fun playing through them all. Now, there are two different game modes in Be a Dragon: race mode and co-op mode. I played through on co-op mode because I'm playing by myself, and race mode is more like a multiplayer thing. So now let's talk about the story. Believe it or not, there is actually story in this game, and it's voiced. There's not that much of it though. There's a cutscene at the beginning, and when you finish there's a cutscene. That's it. And that was kind of a letdown for me, because when I heard the first cutscene, I thought that there would be more going on in the game than what actually goes on. Now, don't get me wrong, the game is fun. Playing through the game is fun. But I thought we'd be doing more things like going back and forth from being a dragon to a normal character, having to fight other dragons, and then there wasn't any combat at all. Now at first this was upsetting, but as I continued to play, I realized that this is not about combat or anything like that. It's simply about enjoying gliding through each area. Then I was able to have fun. Okay, lastly, let's quickly talk about sound and music. Now the music that plays in the background is good, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I did not pay attention to it. You are going to be so focused on gliding through all these different areas, you're not even going to hear the music most of the time. But I did hear the custom sound effects, of the dragons anyway, mainly because every time you mess up, they roar. The cool thing is, each individual dragon has a unique roar to it, and you can mix and match the voices, so if you have a specific voice that you like, you can put it on the dragon that you like, giving you a little bit of customization. So in conclusion, Be a Dragon was not what I thought it was going to be. You don't get to breathe fire or attack anything, but you do get to glide through a very well-designed, beautiful world, and that in itself makes it worth picking up. Did you pick up Be a Dragon? Did you like it? Why don't you tell us down in the comment sections below. But until next time, I'm Average Arcader. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching.